A single video game once caused the United States Congress to hold emergency hearings and directly resulted in the creation of an entirely new ratings system that still governs the industry today. One game. That is how powerful, and how controversial, this medium can be. In the next 10 minutes, you are going to discover exactly which games shook governments, sparked moral panics, and permanently changed the way society thinks about interactive entertainment. Some of these controversies you already know. But one of them involves a game that was banned not because of violence or sexual content, but because of something far more disturbing that almost nobody talks about anymore. To understand why certain games become lightning rods for controversy, you have to understand the world they were released into. For most of the 20th century, games were seen as children's toys. Simple, harmless, pixelated fun. Parents did not worry about what was inside a game the same way they worried about movies or music. That assumption of innocence is exactly what made the controversies, when they came, hit so much harder. The first major tremor happened in 1976 with a game called Death Race. It was a black and white arcade game where players drove a car and scored points by running over stick figures that the game called gremlins. Critics immediately pointed out they looked exactly like people. The game made national news. ABC News covered it. Consumer groups protested. Arcades pulled it from their floors. And this was 1976, years before home consoles were even a mainstream concept. Death Race proved early that games could provoke genuine public outrage, and it set the template for every controversy that followed. But nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared the industry for what came in 1992. Mortal Kombat arrived in arcades with a feature that changed gaming history forever. Fatalities. Brutal, over-the-top finishing moves where players could rip out spines, tear off heads, and reduce opponents to bloody piles. Parents were horrified. When the game came home on the Super Nintendo, Nintendo scrubbed the blood and replaced it with gray sweat. Sega kept the blood in, requiring a cheat code to unlock it. Sega outsold Nintendo's version dramatically that holiday season. The message was clear. Players wanted the real thing. But the game that truly broke the dam was Night Trap, released in 1992 for the Sega CD. It was a live-action game where players watched over a house full of young women being stalked by vampires. Senator Joe Lieberman held it up on the Senate floor as evidence that gaming had gone too far. Combined with the Mortal Kombat controversy, these hearings resulted in the creation of the Entertainment Software Ratings Board, the ESRB, in 1994. Every single rating you see on a game box today, the E, the T, the M, all of it exists because of this moment in history.